Okay, just going over the build sheets for this 4L60E that we are using in David Meredith's 61 Impala. That's going behind a 6-liter LS out of a 2000. That's coming out of that 2002 rollover 2500. Go over some of the builds, what we got here. We have all new electronics. We've got our 2-3 downshift solenoid here. We've got our electronic pressure control solenoid there. Our brand new wiring harness. Again, there's our wiring harness. Those are all of our solenoid packs right there. We've got the other solenoid. That's going to be our PWM solenoid. That's going to be our pressure manifold switch. This is our pressure manifold switch right here. Again, EPC, 3-2 downshift, PWM lockup. We have showed you the pressure manifold. We've got a new forward sprag we're going to be using. And then we've also got our, that's just transmission fluid there. We're using the Sonix Smart Shell, which is the best sun shell you can use. I found for the 4L60s. I've used the Beasts. They've had other issues with the rear planets burning up. These come with the Torrington bearing in the rear, which we've had no problems with those at all. They're the best you can get. I've got the Raybestos Z-Pack for the 3/4 clutch. Excuse me. And on that 3/4, let's see here. Anyway, if I could show you, I had it here. This is the one-sided 3/4 clutch stack up that we use for the 3/4 setup. I've used these good to about 500 horsepower with good success on the one-sided, on a stock input drum without going to their Smart Tech drum. Anyway, good luck with these. I like these in the build, so we've put that in there. Here's our forward sprag that I mentioned earlier. It's this is actually another one I had. I used this exact, ordered a spare. This is the exact same sprag that we've got in here. This is a 29 dual cage element Warner sprag. Okay, moving on. We've also got, let's see here, a new torque converter. That's down there, ready to go. We've got, let's see here, just a regular kit. This is just our seals and fiber kit, and we've used most everything out of that. It came with molded pistons. We used the molded pistons. We didn't use the lip seals that would be normally put on the aluminum pistons that came out of it, so those aren't utilized. Those are the 3/4 clutches that we did not use out of the kit. Instead, we used that Raybestos Z-Pack. We shimmed that Z-Pack to about 55 thousandths, 55 to 60 thousandths. We've got a brand new updated with all the Sonix updates pump. This was already done. The reason we did that is my pump was bad. Normally I build them, but we just got a whole new pump because the pump, I couldn't build the pump that I had. So this is a completely good pump from Sonix with the updates in it, a boost update, boost valve update, converter valve update, all that. And then we've also got a Corvette servo we installed in this here. We used the deep pan filter. That's just that filter there. We've got a little bit of a wider band. We're using the high, I think it's an Alto Red wide band that we used with a new drum. It gives a little bit better grab. We don't usually have a problem with the stock band, but the wide bands, I like them. They just have a lot stronger anchor on them as well. I've seen the anchors tear out on several bands with a harder shifting 1-2. So these bands I don't have problems with. And then of course I've just got the shift kit, the Transgo basic shift kit that we go through and add all the necessary mods on this shift kit here. That replaces the converter lockup valve and a few other things here, which fix a lot of the common problems on the valve body here. A few other things we're adding. We've got a brand new zinc plated separator plate We're replacing that one there that's got some worn damage from check balls and things like that. Like I said, brand new solenoids. Those are the used ones. Those are coming out. I've got to put those in still over there. But anyway, we've got those going in. We're just about done with this. I'm just going to be putting it together today, and we're good to go. And we'll have the set. This has been a 4-wheel drive case previously, so we've got a 2-wheel drive output shaft put into it, and we've got the 2-wheel drive extension housing there going onto it, and we'll have a speed sensor and various other goodies there to make that into a 2-wheel drive unit. And then we'll put our O-ring on for our torque converter lockup and our bell housing on, and we'll be good to go. But anyway, this will be mildly modified, very should be a pretty firm shifting, solid, not ridiculously firm, but positive feel shift transmission that'll be very robust and live for a very long time.